Wow. The new season is back and Scandal is back with a bang. And so am I. This is SOS, Stevie on Scandal. Still no theme song. Moving on. Okay, what do we know? Honey, Joe Morton is Olivia's daddy. And boy, is he something special. He gave a monologue in that airplane hangar that was to behold, baby. I'm just going to do the highlights for you because I can't even say the whole thing. One highlight was, do you have to be so mediocre? Ouch. Two, he said, and just to be clear, I am the hell and the high water. Wow. Wow. Joe Morton is doing the most this season. Anyway, he put Liv on the plane. Liv asked to use the girl's phone, and then Liv got off the plane after she talked to Cyrus, who begged her not to disappear. He said, if you disappear, Fitz is going to think I had you killed, and I can't have all of that. She said, you are a monster. He said, but I'm your monster. I thought that was kind of sweet. Did you think it was sweet? I did. Anyway, moving right along. Rowan is pissed when she gets off that plane. And she don't care. He says the White House will destroy you. And she said, that's what Mom used to say about you. Now, I'm just going to ask you to bookmark that information because I know, knowing Shonda Rhimes, we're going to need that little tidbit later. Much later, if I'm right. Meanwhile, Vice President Sally Langston is back. And boy, she came rolling in with a vengeance too. Her and Cyrus had a great scene. Great scene. I loved it. And so then Fitz said, well, I need to see Sally alone. So then when she was alone, Fitz offered her a drink. And baby, you could have bowled me over when Sally said scotch. Neat. Okay? Meanwhile, Rowan showed up at Liv's house. And then all of a sudden, Liv pulled the fire alarm. That's right, baby. She had the secret codes and everything to get in the secret bunker with the president in case anything happened. He was kind of mad at her because he said, now I'm not going to be able to get to you if something really happens. She said something is really happening now. Fitz looked good too, didn't he? Anyway, Melly is beyond pissed off. She's Fitzed off. Did you like that? And she kept calling Olivia a whore until Olivia put the squash on that. Anyway, back at Pope and Associates, all the clients is calling up. They saying, we dropping you, we dropping you. Melly and Cyrus decide to offer up poor Janine. After talking to Hal and Tom, you know I told you Hal and Tom was trouble, but I didn't know the full extent of it. Anyway, Fitz looks good. I just have to keep saying that because what? Y'all know I got a crush on Tony Goldwyn. Anyway, so the burning question of the summer was, who put Liv's name out there? Who did it? Now, I said all along, it was Fitz. Go ahead. Call my friend Max. Ask her. Call my friend Daniel. I told him. So that's who really did it. The best line of the night came from Harrison, who looked at all the other Pope and Associates and said, are we gladiators or are we bitches? I need to hear it. Honey, they all said gladiators, and then it was on. They made a secret pact with Melly and Cyrus, and they had a tape made, and all of a sudden, Janine's face was all over the TV that she had had the affair with Fitz, and suddenly, Liv's in the clear. Okay? So, recap of the best highlights. Fitz told Melly, this is war. Sally and Fitz talked about Dan, who's having too much fun since Sally became the president. Bookmark that. That's going to come back later. I predict either Sally or her husband Dan going to have to be one of Liv's clients in the future. And finally, Charlie drags Cyrus in to see Rowan, who upsized security clearance so he can open the folder marked Operation Remington. Okay? That's where they left us for the first episode.